of deputies will be allocated by the NPC Standing Committee according to the population, and there will be fewer than 3,000 in the next session. There are three categories. First, some 2,000 deputies will be around about 2,000 deputies will be allocated evenly around the country, with some 670,000 represented by one deputy. And in the past, that each rural deputy used to represent the population 4 times that of an urban deputy. And second, each province, autonomous region, and municipality has additional 8 deputies, and totaling 248. And third, the Standing Committee also reserves some 500 seats to ensure that each ethnic group, remote region, and a special sector is properly represented. And if the draft is approved next year, the urban and rural residents will have equal representation, and those provinces or municipalities have a bigger population will have more seats. Sorry.
But indeed, how many times has this election law been amended, and how do you interpret the timing of the law at this time?
Well, China's first election law on the NPC deputies was enacted in 1953, and since 1979, the law has undergone 6 times amendments. The latest one was in 2010. And back in 1953, China's urban populations made up only 13% of the population, and the rural-urban deputy ratio at that time was 1:8, reflecting the leading role of the working class. Rapid urbanization since then has boosted the urban population to nearly 50%, and that's behind the deputy ratio adjustment. So during my interviews, many deputies say the ratio change helps to eliminate discrimination against the rural areas. It's a symbol for equality and a new start for other reforms in the future. At the same time, we have to realize the change does not mean a change in the electoral procedure. China is continuing its process to improve its legislative system. So yeah.
Well, China is still continuing to improve its legislative system. Thank you, Han Bin, for that. And Edmund, and also joining me here is Professor Wang. What do you think the changes to the electoral law? A better quality, equality for the representation in rural and in urban areas? Professor Wang?
Yeah, I think the rural area and the urban area, the representatives, and will have some little change. And you know, the national level election is indirect election, elected by the congresses of provinces